Hey everybody, this is Vinny with ExcelDistanceCalculators.com, home of some of the best Excel tools for businesses out there. My goal this week, like every week, is to showcase a new tool that's designed to help you automate some part of your business, run a little bit faster, run a little bit smoother, remove human error, and make your life and your business just a little bit better overall. For those who are not familiar with my tools, I've been building Excel tools for the last 16 years, and and the tool that we have today is no different. So what we've got here is a flower and gift delivery payroll system for tools. What allows us is to generate a payroll on the fly for contractors that deliver flowers and gifts that are usually paid based on mileage and based on driving. This is actually one of my clients that was running such a business, and I built this for them, and I'm hoping this can help you in your business as well. So without further ado, let me show you a little bit how it works. And again, this tool is built 100% in Excel. It uses a combination of Excel and VBA, which is Visual Basics for applications, and also Google Maps API to calculate distances. So let's think for a moment that you have a list of drivers that you pay them a certain amount per mile, a certain amount per trip. And you also can have multiple drivers being paid at different rates. So this tool allows you to accommodate for that. So let me kind of show you how it works. Let's think for a moment that you have a default rate for your drivers. You have a flat rate, which is a pickup rate for your gift delivery or your flower delivery business. And that includes the first 3 miles, which in this case is about 3 miles. Anything in addition to that, it will be paid at a marginal or an additional per mile rate of $1.50. And that's how this first default driver is set up. Now, if I wanted to have different rates for different drivers, I can add them in my list of drivers in here. If the driver has the default rate, I don't have to list them. The system will automatically pay them at whatever the default rate is. So again, the system allows, or the tool allows, for the dual functionality or dual optionality for your drivers. Once we do that, we would have a list of trips, and this is where you enter your trips or your deliveries. Again, in this case, it will have a trip date, client name, and driver name, which is very important because it will look up the driver pay in our drivers tab, and obviously a pickup address and a drop-off address. So the pickup address would most likely be the one for your flower shop or your delivery area, and the drop-off would be the customer. Let me kind of show you how this works. And before I do that, let me also show you the template, which will be, you can customize this tool, this template, to match your your current your address and with your logo, and the tool will print and will generate those payrolls with your stationery and your logo. So without further ado, the first trip, these buttons are located, or they're ordered in the order in which you need to run those. The first one would be to calculate the trip data. As you can see, the tool automatically is processing each one of the trips. It's giving us the driving miles, driving minutes, and also the payment that's due to this specific driver for this trip or for this delivery, and so forth. Once we do that, I can go to the second step of the process, which is generating the payrolls. And if you see, the tool will automatically create a sheet for each one of the drivers with their trips for that time frame. Usually they are in a in a weekly. Usually a lot of these drivers are paid weekly, but you can do this bi-weekly or even monthly if needed. And as you can see, each driver has their own, their own sheet, and it'll show total miles driven, the time frame, obviously the driver name, our stationery for the company, and the total payment, and also broken down the commission by trip. Once I do that, the tool also will allow me to export those as PDFs. Before I do that, let me show you that I can choose where to download those. I'm going to create a folder where I'm going to call this delivery payroll, and I'm telling the tool to export those files, or those payroll files, into the driver. Once I do that, all I got to do is click on export payroll, and the tool will automatically export each one of these payroll files. I can see this file for Bruno, and again, it has all the details that it is in the calculation sheet, now exported file PDF, and same for Jonas and Willie. And I can take those files, email them to the drivers, also to the HR person, and it really should be as easy as that. When I'm done with that, I can click on delete payroll, the tool resets, and will be ready for me to use it for the next time. Thank you very much for watching this video. I appreciate you taking the time to do that. Please feel free to reach out if you've got any questions, or also if you need any customization for this tool. I understand that everybody's process and policies might be a little bit different, and my goal is to assist you not just with these canned tools, but also being able to help and assist and build a custom tool that matches your process and your variables and your business. Thank you very much. Again, the link for the tool, to download the tool, is in the description, and you can also find there my phone number and my email address. Thank you. Till next time.